Hey. Yeah, my teeth is also dentures too. Okay. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live and raw videos. Of course, to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. But if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very fucking important. Because everything I say is fucking important. Not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people like marijuana, people like weed. People who eat too much sugar. Fat people. Okay. Black people. Okay. Niggers and niggerettes. Okay. Niggerettes? What is a niggerette? As you may ask. It's a female Negro. A female Negro is a niggerette. That's a term I made up many, many years ago. I wish a motherfucker would. But it's okay. I don't own the rights of any names or words. I'm just here to tell it like it is. Okay, that's all. I'm your friendly neighborhood Sexologist. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or respect, you put it down below. There is no personality like mine. I'm truly unique. I've been offered radio stations and people want to be me. I'm like a Howard Stern, but I need my own shit. I need to get myself together. I gotta wait for my daughters to get rich. I gotta wait for myself to. By the age of 50, I believe I'll be rich. Yeah, strongly. Or I'll be a demiurge god in my next life. Holy shit! I think I should be more willing to die to do that. Because I'll be like fucking Gilgamesh, having sex with every female daughter. Okay. But of course, she has to be a virgin. All of them. Break their hymen. That's Gilgamesh. Shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make humans angry. But sometimes you just can't help it. But let's get on with the topic now here. Today's topic will be about psychology, a reading of the eyes. You will not find this nowhere, but there will be people who will make videos after this. If you look into someone's eyes, look carefully, and you will see and know that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Some people have suffered so much to where you cannot see there's pain, you cannot see their brain, and of course, you can't. You're just blind to it. Only if they tell you. I told you mine, okay? My pain is usually honest and open and reflective. I usually give you a warning, and then you die, okay? But, of course, just don't try to cross me. Damn, you okay? Goddamn. I don't want to burn down your house and shit and put no voodoo on your families and shit. Cause your family members to die and your babies die. I don't want to do all that because you fucked up, okay? And it starts off with you, okay? Not with that person. If I say you not to tell someone something and you tell, that's your fault. That's your mistake. I did warn you. But reading the eyes is very important to know if you're talking to either a good person or a bad person, psycho or social. It doesn't really matter, okay? You have to know how to read the eyes. So I look into your eyes. Woo! I love this fucking YouTube, man. They still got my videos up and running. I got one strike. Look into my eyes. And I got one strike on my Matthias Nuts 4, and I'm like, how the hell did they give me a strike? Because I just said how to find out the character. The person who probably gave me a strike is probably gay himself, okay, or homo himself. The only thing I said is I remember I got a strike. You got a channel strike because you posted, okay, how to find out the characteristics of a homosexual. And I was like, I'm a comedian. How dare you tell me I can't? It's like a nigga. If I want to say, maybe I want to try that shit. I probably shouldn't do it. Characteristic of a Negro. Okay. Now the whole video didn't have no hatred towards no homos or no Negroes, but I might want to make a characteristics of a Negro. Okay, and see if they pull it down or not. Characteristics of a white woman, okay, or Nancy, okay, or Martha, okay. He raped me. Okay, I'm just like, holy shit, there's a whole lot of shit I can do. You see, my eyes are dilated for no reason because I'm healthy. I'm insane, okay? But a reading of the eyes is very important. Most people I encounter when I are depressed, that they're just locked in place like a zombie. Now, when I read their eyes, I exactly know exactly what they're going to do. Everything they do, I know without even asking them. But of course, that's just life. I think it's very important to look someone in the eyes. If they don't seem to look at you, then they may be afraid of you. If they don't look at you, they may be a liar to you. If they don't look at you, they could be thinking all sorts of negative things. Always think of the negative things first. Don't think of positive things. Stop thinking positive things about children. Children don't think positively most of the time. They think innocently. And sometimes they want to test things. They're their own little psychologists. My daughter, I say, hey, look into my eyes. Okay, she gets scared. I said, look into my eyes. Okay, and I tell her, I want you to live. I tell my daughter, hey, you don't want to cross a bad man out there, and then you didn't want to listen to daddy. Okay, because I told you, men are bad. And if you don't introduce that guy to me, and I'm sorry, okay, I'm just looking out for your own protection. And I won't be able to save you if he hurts you. Okay, takes you to a faraway place. I think it's best we need to go to another country for that, okay? You be patient, my daughter, my dear. And you will have what you need if you just listen to daddy. And plus, you're a female. Okay, so I would tell her the truth. I'm like, hey, you have far more opportunities to find a good relationship better than me, okay? For me, it's about virginity. For you, I don't know what my daughter wants. But please understand, to look at people in the eyes and see, you can actually read the soul if you're dwelling in the realm of psychology and human behavior. You have to, what I learned about human behavior? I learned it's about genetics. Seriously. Eugenetics is not a pseudo. It's about taking a bunch of people who have the same genomes, okay, and understanding what they learn, how it's connected to how they are raised, okay. Though everything is a pseudo to me, it's just like, it's not really pseudo when the white man speaks it, okay. But when I talk to the white man sometimes, I say, isn't that pseudo, okay, But we always have an argument about that type of stupid shit anyway. Me, I'm anecdotal. Okay, I like to do things directly and make sure I do my own research, but people get those things misconstrued when it's pseudo versus anecdotal. But that's another subject for another day. Reading the eyes of people can give you the heads up of what to expect. Testing people, putting them in different environments, using your pawns. Yeah, life is a game, okay? Everything's a game, motherfucker. Are you crazy? I'm in the game world right now. I'm in this room right here, keeping myself teaching people to spread the knowledge of my wisdom everywhere I go. Okay. Once I see it, then I know it. Oh, that's me. Okay. No one thinks like that, because I usually think too much, and thinking too much is actually good for you. It can actually protect you in the long run, but it may lead to loneliness. But reading the eyes of everything, including cats and dogs, yo. How many cats and dogs have spoken to me? They spoke to me. Chickens have spoke to me when I was in Ethiopia, dog. Yo, chickens eating out of my hand. I remember the dog. My wife's father told me. He said, that dog will bite you if you're alone with him. I said, you have a mutt. You have a fucking mutt. I know. I seen many dogs and I was willing to get bitten to test my theory, and it actually fucking worked. The dog was big, barking at me each time it was on the chain. I said, yo, you cannot tell if a dog is the real true McCoy versus if it's the real thing until you take the chain off. So I pushed the father and the mother in the house. I said, hey, hey, I'm going to show you. You can look through the window. If the dog bites me, you are not responsible. You are not. I will learn. Okay, so they went in there and they said, hey, and they closed the door. And I took the chain. Well, basically, he took the chain off. He was the chain. I went outside because I wasn't afraid of the dog. He said, "Don't go out there. Jackie's out there. Jackie's out there. Jackie's out there." This is at night. The dog is a deterrent. Okay, but of course, you got to be careful. Okay, out there in Ethiopia, they have ways of killing dogs. And that happened to one of my dogs. Okay, they killed the puppy. So I feel bad for the person who killed the puppy, even if they were ignorant and they killed my puppy. Somebody sent a poison bone full of poison stuff on it and killed my dog because somebody was planning on raping me. But I mean, not raping me, but robbing me. I ain't got shit in my house to rob. Oh my goodness, man! 3 motherfuckers in Ethiopia couldn't stop me if I went berserk, but. Same thing happened. I think 5, 10 motherfuckers in America can't fight either. Okay, I think it will be worse in Ethiopia. Yeah, it will be Ethiopia. Yeah, but other than that, I went outside the door at night, and the dog is free off the chain, and the dog didn't bite me. Jackie loves me, but I chained the dog back up, and he started barking at me, and that proves my point. Okay, so I showed my daughter that I'm the real McCoy, and I showed the father that, and it was like they were shocked. Okay, so the dog didn't bite me, but the dog didn't want to let me go. It was like, "Where you going? You're not afraid of me. You're not afraid of me." It's like most humans. I'm on a basketball court. I'm a short motherfucker. I'm only 5'7", 5'8". I think I'm 5'8". I don't have the Neapolitan complex. I'm a quiet person, calculating person. I will burn down your house and kill your children. Okay. You think not? Okay. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now, right now. Look into people's eyes. Understand how strong they are through their eyes, and you will go far. Try to focus in on the eyes. If their eyes are not connecting with yours, there's something wrong with that person. Trust me, there's something wrong. And for females, it's different, though. Females, they tend to have multiple things. They can be wet. They can get... One female I talked to, and she said she get wet when I'm hanging around. I said, because I'm a psychopath, okay? I'm totally predictable, okay? Psychopaths are predictable. Sociopaths are not, okay? But, of course, to each his own. If you have a different definitions, don't get mad at me. And I don't know. I've never heard of that before. A female getting wet just because she's hanging around some dude or some shit like that. But she was only one person. But looking into the eyes of the windows of the soul is important. Okay. And that's all I really wanted to say. What else is there to say about looking into the eyes of a woman? Women can be shy. Women can get wet. Okay, they could just be... They could be planning against you, conspiring against you. Okay, women think 30 things in a few seconds, but then you have to be like Mr. Reddington and shoot them in the chest. Okay, you were always an old coot. Well, niggas, you might have to have a shootout with motherfuckers. Okay, I don't try to use guns, but each his own. Everybody, looking into the eyes of the soul is the winner here. If you want to understand people, look into their eyes. If they don't want to look into your eyes and they're scared, they look at your eyes and your eyes is funny, then you know you got the edge. Okay? Peace.